episode of Small Talk. I'm Sabrina, and we have quite a bit to get through today. So coming up, find out why respecting your colleagues can actually help in retention, why the open office concept is actually affecting your productivity, as well as one of our biggest stories this week about how more offices are moving into the suburbs. But first off, if you've been eyeing that top spot on the corporate ladder, the trick is actually to polish up on your presentation skills. Managerial talent who are confident during presentations actually are more likely to get that promotion. So everyone has had stage fright once in their lives, and there are a couple of quick tips and tricks for you to help overcome them. As always, it's good to be prepared to warm up, and as cheesy as this is going to sound, you have to believe in yourself. So I suppose if you're confident in your own presentation, it will show, and if you try and understand your audience prior to making a presentation, you will have a bit more of a personal connection with them. So I suppose that will help as well. So if you're looking to present something in the coming weeks, or you're just looking to improve on your presentation skills, we do have an article online that you can read with a bit more advice about what you can do, and hopefully you'll get that promotion in the long run. Now, if you're like me and you need to have your BlackBerry surgically removed from your hand, then you will agree that sometimes having a smartphone can actually do more harm than good. A survey in the UK has shown that 2/5 of employees would still be on their phones even if they're in a face-to-face meeting. And not only would your guests think you're being rude, but it also affects your productivity. Ironically, the more attached you are to your smartphone, the more likely you are to be interrupted by calls, messages, emails. So of course you aren't going to be able to commit as well to that particular task or that project. So in fact, thanks to smartphones, an average employee is interrupted every 15 minutes, and if that's not bad enough, it actually takes them another 20 minutes to return to their original task. So all in all, you lose about half an hour a day every time you get interrupted. So it may not be such a bad idea to have a bit of a smartphone detox and just go back to interacting the traditional way where you would meet someone. And the survey also found that a lot of people still believe that talking to your colleagues over the water cooler or in the pantry are really the best ways to network. Next up, as it turns out, retaining talent is as simple as respecting them. 72% of Singaporeans believe that when managers show respect to their employees, it will encourage a more conducive working environment. So a lot of managers and leaders I have spoken to have also agreed with this, and they say that an employee is less likely to leave if they feel that they're being valued and appreciated at work. So it doesn't take a lot to show someone that you care for them or that you respect them, and I suppose that is something to think about this week, and how you can better respect your staff, how you can better show them that you value their input and help them feel as though they are a part of the organization. So for more tips on how to retain your top talent, head on over to our Facebook page, or even drop us a message on Twitter to share how you network and how you interact with your employees. One of our biggest stories this week is about how more companies are moving into the suburbs. So as we all know, office rents are soaring in prime areas such as Raffles Place, Tanjong Pagar, and Harbourfront. So more companies are moving to more attractive locations such as the Changi Business Park or the Maple Tree Business City in Pasir Panjang. And the rents at these locations can actually be up to 3 times cheaper than what you're paying for your prime office space. So if you're considering an office move, a lot of these more off-center locations do provide a lot of amenities that you could consider, and it sounds like a really good deal to me. And it's time for my favorite segment of the show, Bizarre HR. Apparently, while the open concept at the office can encourage interaction as well as foster teamwork, it turns out that it's also one of the reasons why your employees are constantly distracted. A new study has suggested that even if you aren't aware of distractions your brain is, so things like your colleagues' phones going off or their conversations around you, all affect your productivity in the long run. Additionally, employees were found to be more productive if they were allowed to decorate their own personal space. So I am personally a friend of bringing your own office decorations, so things like a picture frame or a portrait front surprisingly can go a long way in helping you be a lot more productive at work. So if you're online, be a fan of ours on all our pages to get all the latest news and updates, and don't forget to get a copy of our August issue, which is out now. So have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next week. Bye!